Okay, last thing, let's talk deflection. One last check. I've often used the example of putting in a hot tub in a second story bathroom that wasn't designed for it. Those joists weren't designed to support that weight. They're going to flex more, they're going to deflect more, they're going to bend more, and you're going to crack the plaster ceiling in your house. So you'll notice specifically in the problem it mentions that we have a plaster ceiling. So you're going to take the length of your beam. Again, look at your structural diagram for that length. You need to convert that into inches, and you're going to do two simple math problems. Divide it by 240, that's for the dead and live loads, and then divide it by 360, that's for live loads. For this particular problem, we can ignore this part. Go ahead and do that. That gives us our maximum deflection. So then we'll go down to our delta max. So delta max equals, and again remember this particular equation is for a beam with a concentrated load. You would have to refer back to your shortcuts module to do a different type of beam. So you're going to do this calculation for a dead load plus a live load, and then again for a live load only. So let me walk you through this equation. Delta max equals 5, the W or the lowercase omega. That's for our load. Now remember, we're doing one problem for dead load and live load. We're doing another problem for just live load. So I'll help you out a little bit with this one. The one that's dead load and live load, that's our 1,000 pound feet. So we have 5 times our 1,000 pound feet. Don't forget that needs to be converted to inches. And then we're going to L, that's our 18 feet. Don't forget, convert that to inches. And then that is to the 4th. That's that part. And then the denominator is 384. The E, the modulus, that's the 29 million. And then the I, that was found in your chart back when you were selecting your beam. Now, go ahead and do that math. If, in fact, don't forget, let's see, delta max must be less than dead load and live load from the calculation above. If delta max calculations check out, you're good to go. If not, sorry, you have to back up one more time. You have to choose a different beam with a higher I value and recalculate that. Will not take you that long if your calculation works out that way. If it does check out, boom, done. So you're done. Now that's assuming, one more time, you did the dead load and live load, and then this calculation again for live load only. Let me talk about that real quick. Live load only, notice way back in the problem, that was our, they give it to us right here, let's see, live load, 100 PSF times our tributary width, that was our live load. So that number, you'll take that number and stick that here. Everything else stays the same, and you'll do that check again and make sure that it does not exceed this calculation that you did from above. Same routine. If it checks out, great. If it doesn't, back up. Again, choose another beam with a higher I value. Boom, done.